Yeah. Okay, then let's get slowly started. There is anyway not too much on the agenda. We have a few major CF deployment releases. So version 47 with API v2 disabled by default. Yeah, good. We've got some feedback from the community, like the CFCLI integration tests were not working anymore. So, okay, some community members are now notified that this is serious and eventually v2 will be entirely removed. And version 48. Yeah, okay. This one is incompatible because the cha-cha 20 poly 1305 cryptographic algorithm has been removed from the ciphers of the Diego SSH proxy. I can't really figure out for whom this might be a breaking change. Don't know if there are systems or setups where only this algorithm is available and the default AES stuff is not. So no idea. Also got no feedback from no one so far. So shouldn't be a bigger breaking change as of now. Hi, Dimitar.
Hi, Jochen.
Good. Okay. Yeah, just the right time. Dimitar is now approver. Congratulations. So you now have, after I re-triggered the Polybos branch protection configuration job, I think you should now have all the permissions on GitHub and also on Concourse. Okay.
Great.
Yeah. So what was that one? Yeah. Someone who is this? Us? Okay. Good. So this colleague here is implementing acceptance tests for file-based service bindings on Windows. So basically the same structure that we have already implemented for the non-Windows stuff is now also implemented for Windows. So he reuses the catnip app and builds a Windows executable. And with that helper app, he can inspect the file system on the Windows container and check if the file-based service bindings are in place. Yeah, I guess we can just, yeah, Carson has been asked for a review if he, yeah, this trigger flag was not implemented, address the feedback, so this should be ready for review. Yeah. We can't switch it on at the moment, but when the suitable Diego release is available, we can switch those on, and then we have full coverage for the new feature. Okay, noble stem cell validation. As far as I saw, there was no bigger progress.
Yes, we still have two main issues, one with the Java build pack and the other one open to the Diego release. For the Java, I'm trying to collect some works, but without much success. So
Oops.
Colleagues are asking for additional works, but I cannot extract any works.
What we see at the moment. Debugging the build pack. Error staging. and that's it. Yeah, I think the only chance we have is to log into the staging container. Not sure how we did this for some other issue, but I can't remember currently how it was done. But the Diego colleagues should be able to assist here. And yeah, then
and collect the logs from there, or because
collect the logs from there or try to reproduce the error inside the container. Or ask the Java buildpack team to add more logging. I mean,
I think there is a flag to enable more logging if it is helpful.
yes.
I don't know, but there's a buildpack log. Java buildpack is always a little bit different. But
I tried
debugging
to
JP log level debug.
To change to the log level. Tried with that one, but
okay.
Additional logs were not
debug. Okay, but this looks very, very verbose. And it didn't work, or did
it didn't work. When I changed the log level, tried to push again the application, but the output is the same in the console. Not sure if they expect output somewhere else in a special log file, or
it should go normally via std out, so you should see it in the log. I mean,
no, it didn't work.
Sure. Log file created. The output.
What I did is tried that and paste the output in the issue itself, where I'm changing the log level and then restaging and trying to push again.
Yeah,
the first line.
JPP log level.
Just
here is the first line here. I'm not sure if I'm doing the correct thing.
And then restage and
and then push again.
I mean, of course, if it fails very early and doesn't really do anything with the Java compiler,
that's right.
Could be completely misleading. I really don't know. I mean, not sure if we can get more information from Diego on what it's doing.
Would it be because of the DNS issue also here?
Yeah, well, okay, this is the second one, right? DNS server misbehaving. Yeah, so here we see, this is, I think, Golang telling us that it cannot talk to the BOSH DNS, and then lots of things don't work.
For this,
access.
There's an active conversation going on in the App Runtime platform Slack channel. So it says that the BOSH DNS is very different from Joseph. So he pointed out that indeed it's an issue with the system D resolved that is listening on 53 port. So it might be regarding that the Diego need to do some changes. So you can hop through that one also. There are some more details.
Okay.
That can then also be the root cause for the Java buildpack, right?
Possibly, yes.
Yeah.
If some download fails very early. So, but they have accepted this as a bug, right?
So they
okay. Question we answer.
I asked Mark in and he said that from him, according to him, this is an issue on the BOSH side, but that is why we started a discussion in Slack. And
okay. Yeah, well, if someone from BOSH could assist, it would of course be helpful.
Yes. Because I can provide all of this information, but don't know how to extract the BOSH DNS logs and like where to look for this. So it seems this is not
Yeah.
only for the Ruby application and the Ruby build pack. This is for sure. But BOSH DNS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone from BOSH
And when we open this on Diego, okay. I mean, if there is no progress, then we have to open a similar issue on BOSH and
on BOSH.
and
I mean, what we could also do if nothing progresses, invite for a meeting at SAP with Plamen and the PO of the BOSH team, somebody knowledgeable from the BOSH team, and try to approach it also from our side without the Broadcom people. And I guess if you need help, you could ask that Stephan Clevens, let's say, announces this in up front. If there's hesitation, I would say it should get support of the teams.
I mean, this is reproducible and this should be manageable to get the DNS correctly running, and then we are one step further.
But this seems to be the main stopper.
This is certainly the main stopper.
Yeah, I would also focus on this one because you have some concrete logs, and if this is fixed, then see if the Java buildpack works.
And BOSH PO and see if who else? Stephan Clevens?
I don't know. It's only
we
if,
don't know.
If there are questions about priorities. I would say that Stephan Clevens has an interest to get Noble forward. So maybe just start with those two, and if they claim there's no time, could be because I heard that Plum has a lot of things on his plate.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Can you, Dimitar? Can I assign this to you to try to organize a meeting to make some progress?
Yes. Yeah. No.
Okay.
No problem. I will. Yeah. First. Follow the discussion in Slack, in the community Slack channel, and try to answer all the questions there. And in case no progress, then the meeting inside here SAP is also an option.
Okay. Yeah, I re-triggered the validation pipeline this morning, but yeah, it's no news. Behaves just as before. Okay, do we have any other topics from your side?
Maybe a small heads up, if in case you haven't heard it, there's a new RFC. It's not yet accepted, but just opened, about IPv6 support in Cloud Foundry as a whole. And I guess there will also be some ops files involved. It's a PR on the community project. I can look it up. The chat. Message it here. I think it's at this stage more relevant to everybody else, but once different components, I mean, we talk about feature flags and enable it. It is probably BOSH properties, and then you may want to have an summary ops file to enable this IPv6 support, and everybody contributes then to this ops file.
Okay.
And testing, probably you need a bubble environment with IPv6 or dual stack enabled, things like that. But yeah, that
good
may
question.
also.
Does bubble support IPv6?
Yeah. Then we have to start with bubble.
Would be the first step so that all resources created support IPv6. Would the internal network be on v6, or is this only?
I think the incoming traffic is. I don't know. I have too little knowledge about. Who can talk with Alexander Leis. But maybe you could add or comment on this RFC that there are also efforts on CF deployment to have an ops file and provide a validation pipeline and bubble and cats, things like that.
Yeah. The whole security groups. I mean, we are configuring security groups in many places. There's certainly some effort to maintain both.
Because I'm not sure that incoming traffic might be converted to IPv4, and it is only at the whatever is a load balancer or Go router, and from then on it's IPv4. But outgoing traffic, of course, starts at the containers and has to go out as IPv6. So.
Okay. So likely the DNS setup is affected.
For many single components that's already listed in the RFC, and I know that we have already some landscapes where the ingress is already enabled for IPv6, and it seems to work. But for outgoing traffic, at least I know in the cloud controller, we have to support application security groups with IPv6. At the moment, you cannot specify such CIDRs. And Diego has to do it as well. So there's a long list of.
Okay, I will have to study that, and our main concern would be BOSH bootloader, if it has all the necessary changes in place or not. Yeah, this is the interesting question. Okay. Good. Anything else?
Maybe just the build packs issue only that is getting delayed.
BuildPack. I checked this morning and there was no change. So the BuildPack releases do not get any updates on BOSH IO. So this one is 1.8.30 is from, I think, November, because they are refactoring their stuff or migrating from Concourse to, what was it, GitHub Actions?
GitHub Actions. We talked in the TOC about it, and Ruben and Amelia promised to neck the build pack. Relevant teams. I mean, what we can't do here a lot, I would say. It's at the moment completely in Broadcom's hands, and they have to solve it.
Not much we can do. We are consuming from BOSH IO, and there's no updates. We don't do anything. Okay. It's no. Good. Anything else? Okay. If not, then we are done.
Okay.
Then thanks for attending and have a nice evening.
Bye.